Paul, I don't know how far we are from Drimoleague, but date-wise, we're not too far. The 20th of September, and this year is the second Drimoleague Singing Festival, and obviously the first Drimoleague Singing Festival must have been some sort of a success, because if it wasn't, there wouldn't have been a second one, would there?
That's very true. It was a great success for local people. They really responded to having, high quality singers and artists come and perform in a small village in West Cork. It was also a commercial success. I'm glad to say we sold enough tickets to pay for everything, so we're back again this year.
Now, the interesting thing was, when I heard about this first, I was told that there was a need for a singing festival because you were sick and tired of the only time that anyone got together for a sing-song was either a funeral or a wedding, was it? Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
It was Pat Collins, a Drimoleague native, who first came up with the idea, and he would always ask his sister Noreen, who's also one of the co-organisers, are there any sing-songs going on in Drimoleague anymore? And fewer as the years go by. So the initial idea was to have a festival and have it a singing festival. There's a good tradition of singing in the village, as there has been in many others. We wanted an opportunity for people, first of all, to have a bit of fun in the village, and second of all, to have an opportunity to come together and sing. So that was the driving force to start it.
But of course you decided to go all the way and bring in some people who do singing for a living. And there's some fairly big names there already. Listen, we have a programme of events, over 20 events, starting on Thursday the 20th of September, running right through to Sunday the 23rd of September. Now, I know Drimoleague is small enough. We were only there a couple of weeks ago, so it wouldn't be too hard for you to literally walk me through the festival.
Well, yes, the village is small, and all the venues are contained within the village deliberately. So it's an intimate festival. Some of the artists performing stay there, so it's a nice feel to the weekend for everybody. Starting on Thursday the 20th of September, we're running a children's choir workshop for 3 days with Peter Stobart, who's the director of music from St Finbarr's of Cork.
Brilliant.
That's with local primary schools. We've got a young adult songwriting workshop with Paul Linnen of the Frank and Walters, so very of the moment, and we're delighted that's Paul coming to teach people the tips of songwriting for young people 13 years and over.
Excellent.
And on Thursday night we have the final of our pub singing competition, which is a kind of I'm going to say almost an ancient tradition that we remember from our youth. And we tried it last year, and it was an outstanding success. People really responded to it. And this year we've already been running heats since August, and there's been tremendous interest in it again, and over 40 people have already taken part in the heats. So we're having our grand final on Thursday night, so we're really looking forward to that, because that's really going back to the old tradition of coming together and singing.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's like out of the community, back into the community.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's old style, unaccompanied, unamplified singing. Yeah. People seem to really respond to it.
Okay, look, it's your noble call. I'm going to ask you to tell me about the next day, Friday. What will be the highlight on Friday?
I think, without a doubt, the concert of Scullion with Lisa O'Neill as support in St Matthew's Church. It's a lovely Church of Ireland church on the outskirts of Drimoleague. It's a lovely place for a venue. We had Liam and Wayne Lee there last year. Brilliant. And it's just a terrific atmosphere. And Scullion are such fantastic legends, is not too small a word for them, over so many years.
That's the least you can say about them.
Lisa was in Drimoleague last year and made a huge impression on everybody. She appeared on the singing trail, so we invited her back this year. She's got an album coming out in October, which we're really looking forward to. I think that's going to be the outstanding event of the day, as well as there'll be some open singing throughout the weekend. They're on our website, and there'll be one in Maydean's Bar, all invited.
Okay, so if you've been sitting in the concert dying to sing or let forth, go to Maydean's Bar afterwards and off you go. On Saturday then, of course, there are more workshops, because Saturdays being Saturdays.
Absolutely. Yeah. We've got the wonderful Muireann Nicolive coming up from Dingle to help us all to sing a bit better. She's going to bring some songs, and we'll just give some general tips. It's a very relaxed thing. We had something similar last year. It's just for people who want to enjoy their singing a bit more and get some tips from one of the true greats. Muireann is performing later on that day as part of the singing trail.
And very good that you've got Philip King as well in conversation with Sonny Condell.
Yeah, well, we thought we can't bring them down to Drimoleague without really milking it. So we thought, Sonny Condell is one of the great songwriters in Irish musical history, without any doubt, and one of the great survivors and performers. So we thought, who better than his longtime buddy Philip to mine some of the information out of him. I mean, he's just such a unique voice and such an incredible songwriter. So they're in conversation on Saturday morning. I think that'll be a treat for anyone who's interested in the history of Irish folk music.
And then in the afternoon, you've got a singing trail as well. And I'm just looking at the list of names. They're all fairly well-known names.
Yes, again, this is actually one of the events that's already sold out because it's a relatively small number of people in small venues, so they move around to see. We'll have Donald Deneen mining some forgotten voices and maybe voices that we don't know from his extensive record collection. So he's going to be threading a narrative through that. Then we've got Bridget May Power, who's just an outstanding young singer. Yeah. Ger Wolfe is our singer in residence across the entire weekend, and he's performing on Saturday as part of the singing trail.
He's kind of our singer in residence as well on the show.
Well, Ger is just an absolute gem. I mean, he's just one of those great songwriters and singers and poets, and such a lovely guy. So we're delighted to have him contributing across the entire weekend with us. And then we've got the dynamic duo from Dingle, Muir Nicoliv and Seamus Begley, which I think will just be a hoot. So we're really looking forward to hearing them perform.
That's not the only thing that's sold out. The concert in the evening has been sold out as well.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn Hansard is just, I mean, he's so widely known internationally. He sold out in about 3 days, and I've got a long list of people waiting to see if they can get returns or whatever. He's performing on the night with Cattell Koenig, who is a long-time visitor to Ireland and resident in Dalkey in the 90s, and she's a fantastic singer from Wales, and she's just an extraordinary performer. So we're really looking forward to Glenn in a solo concert again in St. Matthew's with Cattell Koenig, but I'm sorry folks, that's sold out. But we do have Don Stiff in a concert in the parish hall at 8:30 that night, which I think probably appeals to people who like a good sing-song and a sing-along. He's an amazing singer. I think he makes songs his own, which is what's interesting about him, where he sings Skibbereen or Shanna Golden or any of these other songs, or indeed songs he's written himself, and that's with some local talent alongside Bernadette Milner and Paula O'Donovan will be singing, and on Puck Bawn, who are a great traditional music group from Drina, who are All-Ireland finalists in the score competition, and they're sensational.
Well, obviously you've made Ger Wolfe work very hard, because on Sunday he's up fairly early and working right through the afternoon. 2 gigs. Yeah,
Ger is up with the lark, you might say, for the songwriting workshop on Sunday morning at 11:30. I think that's going to be fascinating. It'd be really interesting to get some insights into how he manages to craft such absolutely beautiful songs like Curra Road. So we'll be very interested to see what he can do for us. And he's also hosting the Big Sing in the Pod Park, which is a free event on Sunday afternoon, which is really trying to get people to come together in a non-pub environment and encourage them to sing, to reminisce, maybe to tell a story or a recitation, and just have a nice, relaxed afternoon. It's not a concert, it's where the audience are invited to do some work and sing and participate.
Well, I'm already having a nice relaxed afternoon with you here talking about the programme. We've practically, literally come to the end of the whole thing, and it literally is going to go out with a bang. A very, very big name, and not only is she a fantastic singer, she's great crack on stage as well.
Cara O'Sullivan is just one of these people who's born to be an entertainer. Yeah. Big voice and a great night, I think, guaranteed of entertainment. She's appearing with the Cork Garda male voice choir, and Peter Stobart, the tenor, the director of music at St. Finbarr's. He's going to be directing the kids in a few songs that they've done in their workshop, and he's going to be performing some himself. And of course, Cara, I have no doubt, will bring the house down to close the festival in style.
People should be told it's a 7:30 start, not 8 o'clock, and it's taking place where?
It's taking place in All Saints Catholic Church in Drimoleague. It's a big venue, and it's a concert hall setting. There's no pillars. It's first come, first served for seating because it's in church pews. Yes, it starts at 7:30, as you said.
All right. Now, if I wanted to get tickets to any of the concerts that are available and on sale, where do I get them?
The lineup, more details of the concerts, and tickets can be bought online at drimoleaguesingingfestival.ie. You can contact us by email, by phone. We've got our phone numbers on the website if you want more information. But all the information about the concerts is on the website.
Okay, Paul O'Brien, thanks very much. May there be a third.
We'll get over this one first, but yeah, I hope so. Thank you.